What's up, y'all? It's your boy JTMM, aka JustTenMoreMinutes, aka the Freakin 10, back again with more Sabaton on this Wednesday, and we're kicking it off today with a song that's different than what I've been covering here recently with the Great War and World War II. This time, switching it up and switching to Scottish history. Now, I've got friends over there, but I've never really learned the history, right? Other than what we've seen on TV, which is just glorified stuff. So I thought, what better way than to switch up to a country that I'm actually familiar with, more in the sense of, culture and stuff from my friends, but not history wise. And so I thought that'd be kind of cool to check out. So this one's Blood at Bannockburn. I'm actually really interested in this and see what they do with this. I've said it every video, but the stuff I learn is just so much fun to learn. And then diving into the history, wow. Just I can't express how much I actually enjoy it. I know sometimes it didn't show, on my face when I'm watching these, but I thoroughly enjoyed this history stuff. So, that being said, let's check out Blood at Bannockburn. Nice. Get the bagpipes in there. I like that. I like this gradual build. Okay, I must stop it there because it seems like they just fly through. So let me back it up because that was already the start of the second verse here. So let me just go back a little bit. There we go. So I really like the start of it. I'll say that. What's throwing me off a little bit is the sounds. There's a melody to it and a chord progression to it that sounds very, very, very familiar. And it's throwing me off. And I can't name what it's from or what it sounds like, but this sounds very, very familiar. And I don't think it's a cover, but there's a chord progression in there that is throwing me off, that like it's taking my focus away, literally. And also it's weird in the sense of how they're doing the cadence. And maybe weird is the wrong term because I don't want to say it's bad. I like it, but it's definitely different than a lot of the stuff they've done, which again is not a bad thing. Yeah, there's something that's tells me I've heard this before, and I don't know what it is, because I know I haven't covered this one. Now that our time has come to fight, Scotland must unite. We'll make a stand on sterling ground to put a challenge to the crown. We are one, we have come, we're here to break the end to end the occupation. We have our nation's fate in hand, it's time we make our final stand. Rally all the clans, Englishmen advance, blood of Bannockburn, point of no return. Join the Scottish Revolution, freedom must be won by blood. Now we call for revolution. Play the pipes and cry out loud. This is one, obviously, I want to know the history, but it's definitely a different song. It's not my favorite, but again, it's not one that's like screaming to me going, oh my God, this is horrible. I loved mix of the bagpipes and the way they built this, right? It started with just the background, and then boom, you add in this part. Boom, you gradually build add in this part. Boom, gradually build and add this part. Love that. It's growing on me the more I'm thinking about it, but man, it sounds so familiar. Let's keep going. Oh, I like that ending. But I know what it is that's throwing me off. It's the once the song starts, there's no change in the chorus to verse, verse to chorus, in the sense of there's no slowdown, there's no tempo change at all. It's all just one steady repeat almost, if that makes sense. I mean, they obviously change up the chord progressions, but as far as like, there's no break. You know, there's no lead up to a chorus. It's just da 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 da. I mean, it's just consistent, and that's just not a style that I like personally. I like the song to break up, if that makes sense. Again, it's not a bad song. I mean, everything that they covered is perfect. But that one, yeah. As usual, my daily apologies for the yawning, but it is 4:24 in the morning. And the little one did not want to go to sleep last night. It, yeah, I'm not a fan of the songs where it's just that continuous beat melody, no breakup, nothing like that. That always kind of throws me off. But it still sounds familiar. And maybe it's the pattern in which it's being delivered, but yeah, there's definitely something there. We need a king to rule our land. Bruce is in command. It's the crown that's in his sight, and it's the reason we will fight to attack and send them back, and then we'll see to Bruce's coronation. We are the Scots with pikes in hand, and we will die to claim our land. Rally all the clans, halted English plans, charge of Bannockburn, freedom we shall earn. Join the Scottish Revolution, freedom must be won by blood. Now we call for revolution, play the pipes and cry out loud. As the hammer lost its crown, and a weak heir to succeed it, play the tunes of victory, play them higher and higher tonight. Wallace shows the way, lead us to the stay, Herrick Bannockburn, freedom we have earned. And then they repeat the chorus. It's a simple and effective song, but yeah, it's just not my favorite when it comes to those repeats like that. That always just kind of gets me. But I want to hear more. Obviously, I understand Wallace is probably William Wallace, which we, has been the Hollywood Braveheart thing. Um, but there's a deeper, richer history there that I want to learn about. I never watched that movie. It never appealed to me. Not out of wanting to learn. It's more of there's very few Hollywood movies that will capture my attention just because I don't like Hollywood. So, um, I'm very interested to watch the history and learn the deeper history than just what was shown in Braveheart. That being said, cannot wait to watch the history tomorrow. Not my favorite song, but by no means is it a bad song. It's got a great rhythm to it, but yeah, it just got the continuous I'm not a fan of. So, but you can't win them all, right? All right, that's gonna do it for this one. I'll see y'all tomorrow with the history. Y'all know who I am and what I'm about. I'm JTMM. Like, subscribe, and share. I'm out.